The loudest person in the room is often the weakest. Truth doesn't need defense, but lies always scream for attention. If silence makes you uncomfortable, your conscience is talking. People respect honesty, but fear truth when it threatens their illusion. Never trust a man who is too eager to please. Respect is not demanded. It's earned in silence and proven in absence. He who follows the crowd will go no further than the crowd. The one who walks alone finds places no one has ever been. A fake friend is worse than an open enemy. Don't be afraid of losing people. Be afraid of losing yourself while trying to keep them. True strength is shown in how calm you remain during chaos. A weak man blames others. A wise man accepts responsibility. Some people leave your life to make space for better ones. Let them go. Jealousy is the tribute mediocrity pays to excellence. Sometimes, being alone is wiser than walking with the wrong people. The real ones are quiet. The loud ones seek validation. Your peace is too expensive to be traded for anyone's approval. If someone constantly doubts you, let them walk with their doubt. Don't carry it. The truth doesn't care about your comfort zone. Being kind doesn't mean being blind. You can't change people by exposing their lies. They change only when they face their own truth. Don't ruin your today by fighting with yesterday's shadows. Not everyone deserves access to your energy. If their absence brings you peace, you never needed their presence. Time exposes all things: fake friends, fake love, fake intentions. You lose nothing by walking away from what disrespects your soul. An intelligent man watches more than he speaks. You're not obligated to explain your growth to those who refuse to water you. Loyalty isn't proven in presence, it's proven in temptation. Be careful who you trust. The devil once was an angel. Don't argue with people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Sometimes silence isn't peace, it's strategy. What you allow is what will continue. Every storm teaches you who your anchors are. If someone mocks your pain, they don't deserve your story. The more real you are, the fewer people will like you. A man's maturity is tested by how he handles what he can't control. The most dangerous mask is the smile of a betrayer. Never ignore the red flags you colored with hope. Don't wait for others to validate your worth. Know it for yourself. Some wounds heal, but they leave wisdom in their scars. Disrespect is loud. Dignity stays silent. You don't need to attend every argument you're invited to. When people can't control you, they'll try to control how others see you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them gossip. You keep growing. Don't match their energy. Let your silence disturb their chaos. People change for two reasons. Either their mind opens, or their heart breaks. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Your absence will teach them what your presence never could. When lies are repeated enough, they start sounding like truth, but never become it. A wise man doesn't expose fools. He lets time do it for him. Protect your peace like it's gold, because it is. Sometimes you win not by fighting, but by walking away. Those who gossip with you will gossip about you. Never beg for loyalty. If it's not given freely, it's fake. Pain doesn't make you bitter. It reveals who's bitter around you. A man is respected not for what he says, but for what he silently endures. You lose power every time you over-explain yourself. People who mock your silence are often hiding from their own noise. If someone keeps showing you their true colors, stop repainting them. Don't confuse presence with value. Some people add more peace by leaving. You can't fill a mind that is already full of pride. The moment you outgrow chaos, peace will feel like loneliness, at first. Lack of response is still a response, one that echoes louder than words. Don't seek revenge. The universe does it better. Some people want to see you fail simply because they couldn't succeed. Jealousy hides behind compliments. Be alert. The more you need nothing from people, the more they respect you. You are most powerful when you no longer need to be understood. Never open up to someone who enjoys closed minds. Not all apologies deserve forgiveness, especially the ones without change. You don't lose people when you set boundaries. You lose manipulators. Weak minds seek control. Strong minds seek understanding. Sometimes the biggest red flag is how fast someone gets close. An intelligent man questions his own thinking before others' opinions. Your silence in the face of ignorance is wisdom, not weakness. You don't have to explain your peace to people addicted to chaos. Every time you lower your standards to keep someone, you lose yourself. If someone can't handle your truth, they were never ready for your loyalty. People often pretend to love you while secretly hoping you fail. Self-respect isn't pride, it's protection. Watch how people treat you when they no longer need you. Not everyone who praises you in public supports you in private. You'll never be free until you stop fearing rejection. A man with nothing to prove is a man with true power. If they gossip to you, they'll betray you too. Fools shout. The wise listen. The wise act. Don't let temporary emotions ruin permanent peace. You don't need to show up to every war you're invited to. If you think everyone's your friend, you haven't met a real enemy yet. People who respect themselves never humiliate others. In a world full of masks, truth is rebellion. The older you get, the more you realize silence is stronger than 1,000 words. The one who agrees with everyone agrees with no one. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. I'm not upset that you lied to me. I'm upset that from now on, I can't believe you. If you damage someone's character, you damage your own. A good character is hard to build, but easy to destroy. If it scares you, it might be worth trying. Much wealth brings many enemies. A painful decision doesn't mean it was the wrong one. Money can't talk, yet it can make lies look true. That which does not kill us makes us stronger. The fool speaks. The wise man listens. He who refuses the elder's advice walks all day in regret. Where you sit in old age shows where you stood in your youth. One who causes misfortune often teaches wisdom. Don't speak unless you can improve the silence. Too much discussion often leads to argument. A brave man dies once. A coward dies 1,000 times. Judge a man by the work of his hands, not his words. If you think you're too small to make a difference, spend a night with a mosquito. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Speak only the truth, but not every truth must be spoken. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Those who say it can't be done should not interrupt those doing it. If you don't have time to do it right, be ready to do it over. He who talks too much ends up talking nonsense. Stop giving your energy to those who give you none in return. Run away from people who turn off your smile. No one is born great. Greatness is built while others sleep. Always go too far. That's where the truth begins. Don't approach a goat from the front, a horse from the back, or a fool from any side. You are destroyed only by yourself. Never forget those who helped when others made excuses. Insults are the tools of the weak. Perfect appearance often hides inner demons. You're not rich until you have something money can't buy. Those who know little often talk most. The wise speak least. Ignorance is the mother of sin. Fear is the memory of pain. Addiction is the memory of pleasure. Freedom lies beyond both. The fool seeks happiness far away. The wise grow it under their feet. He who cannot obey himself will always be commanded. You only need power to harm. For everything else, love is enough. The tongue survives safely even among 30 teeth. Life is a dream for the wise, a game for the fool, a comedy for the rich, and a tragedy for the poor. Pretend to be dead, and you'll know who truly loves you. You'll never live fully if you're chasing the meaning of life. To live in peace, be blind, deaf, and mute to nonsense. A man is great not because he never failed, but because failure never stopped him. You don't need painkillers for someone else's headache. A leader who refuses advice is no leader at all. A man's first duty is to think for himself. He who never admits mistakes will never know peace. Life doesn't give security. It offers opportunity. No matter how long the night, the day will come. Ignore facts, and you'll learn through accidents. Arguments may end, but spoken words live forever. Never let others hold the key to your peace of mind. Integrity is not what you show. It's what you are when no one is watching. The wise don't always give answers. They ask the right questions. Life is a matter of choices. Each one shapes you. Don't trust everything you see. Even salt looks like sugar. Not everything deserves your energy. Your decisions, not your conditions, define who you are. Educate children, and you won't need to punish men. People who can be very good are also capable of being very bad. Sometimes, even I forget my opinions, so don't expect me to recall my reasons. People avoid truth because it shatters illusions. Be generous. When someone lacks a smile, give them yours. One of life's greatest blessings is a happy childhood. Never reveal all you know, not even to your closest friend. Keep smiling and look up at the blessings you have. Life is a gift. Wake up and realize it every day. Be like salt. Your absence should be felt more than your presence. There are two kinds of people, those who want to know, and those who want to believe. No beauty exists without hidden depth. He who depends on himself finds true happiness. A man's integrity is revealed in how he behaves when he's wrong. To reach heaven, a tree must first root in hell. Integrity gives freedom, because you have nothing to hide. I don't blame people for mistakes, but I expect them to pay for them. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find meaning in suffering. Don't judge by appearance. A rich heart may wear a poor coat. Cross a noisy river, but beware the silent one. Arguing with fools is like killing a mosquito on your face. You may succeed, but you'll slap yourself. Many things broke my heart, but fixed my vision. Two signs of a hypocrite. They lead you to sin and stop you from good. They won't be happy for your success. They'll envy it. Education is the art of listening without losing your calm. Do good. It always comes back, in the most unexpected ways. The more you chase people, the more they run. Let those who belong, stay. Peace is expensive because it demands you let go of what hurts but feels familiar. The world won't remember what you owned, only how you made people feel. Never speak from anger. The words will outlive your rage. Not all storms come to destroy. Some clear the path. You never lose by being honest. You lose the wrong people. The wrong people will teach you the value of solitude. Let go of those who treat your absence like a favor. Stop expecting loyalty from people who can't be loyal to themselves. People don't change, they reveal. Sometimes people pretend you're hard to deal with, because you're hard to manipulate. The quieter you become, the more you hear. Don't correct fools. They hate wisdom disguised as correction. You only have two choices in pain: grow from it or stay in it. Be alone until your peace feels safer than someone else's presence. Insecure people get offended by your boundaries. You don't rise by stepping on others. You rise by lifting your standards. Don't let someone's confusion become your crisis. When you stop talking, their true nature starts speaking. Sometimes you have to disconnect to reconnect with your purpose. Your response to disrespect defines your self-worth. Not all losses are failures. Some are releases. When someone envies you, it's not your success they hate, it's their lack of it. People don't remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel invisible. The man who knows himself can't be manipulated. Be slow to speak, and impossible to provoke. Ego seeks to win. Wisdom seeks to understand. Never fight small minds with your big thoughts. They laughed at Noah until it rained. If people get mad at your silence, it means your presence was never valued. You can't teach loyalty to someone who worships convenience. If they didn't clap when you were small, don't let them sit in your front row when you rise. Rejection is redirection from what would have wasted your potential. The most dangerous lie is the one you tell yourself to stay comfortable. You don't owe closeness to anyone who brings you distance. A man becomes wise the moment he accepts he doesn't know everything. Apologies without change are manipulation. Never stay where your absence is more appreciated than your presence. If you always explain your worth, you're talking to the wrong people. The moment you stop chasing peace, you'll find it was within you all along. Wisdom is knowing when to walk away, even when you care. Some people hate you not because you did something wrong, because you did everything right. When truth becomes uncomfortable, lies become attractive. The more deeply you think, the more alone you become. Don't share your soul with people who can't carry their own pain. Loyalty without respect is slavery. People love your potential until it threatens their position. You don't have to set yourself on fire to keep others warm. A snake sheds its skin, but it's still a snake. Never compete with anyone who's not even running your race. The most dangerous enemy is the one who pretends to be your friend. True power is silent. Loudness is insecurity dressed in noise. The ones who fear your silence once mocked your voice. Reputation is what people think of you. Character is what God knows about you. Not everyone who says, "I love you" means, "I'll protect you." If someone always plays the victim, they might also be the villain. Your peace is not worth their temporary attention. If they only support you when you're winning, they were never with you. People don't want to hear your truth. They want to hear what comforts their illusion. The loudest person in the room often has the weakest argument. You teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. Only fools discuss loyalty with the disloyal. A man who cannot be alone is already a prisoner. The world won't respect you until you stop needing its approval. Every time you ignore your gut, you teach it not to speak. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Wise people walk away. If your circle doesn't inspire you, it's a cage. Time doesn't heal wounds, truth does. An intelligent man knows what to say. A wise man knows if it's worth saying. When you're no longer impressed by noise, you're closer to truth. Let people think you're weak. Surprise is the strongest weapon. Some people are not toxic. They're just loud mirrors reflecting your growth. You don't always need to fight. Sometimes, indifference is the deadliest answer. Surround yourself with people who speak your name with respect, not convenience. You can't heal in the same place that broke you. Don't ruin your peace trying to explain yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you. Some people listen to reply. Others listen to destroy. Few listen to understand. Don't explain your dreams to small minds. Just show the results. Your pain is valid, even if no one understands it. You don't grow by being liked. You grow by being real. Kindness without boundaries invites cruelty. Never allow someone to dim your light just because it shines in their eyes. The right people don't make you feel hard to love. A wise man is feared, not because of his strength, but because of his silence. Some people drain your energy just by entering the room. Protect your peace. The stronger your light, the darker the shadows around you. You don't need to shout to be powerful. Your peace will echo louder than their chaos. Stop explaining your soul to people committed to misunderstanding your spirit. Most people clap for you, just to check if you're clapping back. The ones who gossip with you will gossip about you. If their love needs proof, it's not love, it's a contract. Learn to walk away, even when your heart wants to stay. When your presence becomes your power, your absence becomes your weapon. Not everyone who stands by your side is standing for you. People don't leave because you're hard to handle. They leave because they can't handle the truth you carry. Sometimes people confuse your self-respect with arrogance. Let them. If silence makes them uncomfortable, it's because your words used to protect their lies. There's wisdom in not reacting. Let fools expose themselves. If they talk bad about everyone to you, they will talk bad about you to everyone. Your energy introduces you before your words do. Protect it like royalty. Real strength is smiling in silence while your soul fights wars no one sees. You were not born to beg for love. You were born to be the reason someone believes it still exists. You can't expect loyalty from people who betray themselves daily. Solitude isn't loneliness. It's loyalty to your soul. You lose nothing by cutting off people who add nothing. Fake friends are worse than open enemies. They hug while holding a knife. You were not rejected, you were redirected. When you truly heal, you stop dancing for people's attention. Your standards will scare those who only came for convenience. Don't be afraid to disappoint people who were using you. They want access to your energy, not your well-being. People don't want to see you move on. They want to see you stuck where they left you. You're not arrogant for choosing peace over pleasing. The ones who hurt you didn't break you. They exposed you to your own strength. You didn't lose them. You lost the illusion they created. Not replying is a reply. People with no self-discipline always hate those who walk with purpose. Your silence has more weight than their screaming ever will. Every time you say no without guilt, you heal a piece of yourself. You're not here to be understood. You're here to be true. They don't want you healed, because a healed version of you no longer needs them. Some people are only loyal when they need you. When people can't control you, they try to control how others see you. You are not hard to love. They were just not deep enough to reach you. Not every silence is weakness. Sometimes it's self-defense. Never explain your boundaries to those who benefit from breaking them. You weren't born to be understood by the blind. Let people go. The ones meant for you will never need convincing. You didn't lose friends. You lost actors when the play ended. People love to watch you grow, until you grow past them. They fear your silence because it speaks truth louder than their lies. There's a version of you that exists only in their guilt. Don't take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from. Sometimes, being underestimated is your greatest advantage. Healing doesn't always look like peace. Sometimes, it looks like distance. You can't force someone to see your worth. But you can walk away until they feel the absence of it. Don't argue with people God already removed from your life. The way people treat you is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. The wrong people will never understand your silence. The right ones will treasure it. Peace isn't found in a place. It's found in protecting your energy. The ones who demand your loyalty never plan to return it. People don't miss you. They miss the way you made them feel about themselves. You don't need closure from someone who never gave you honesty. Let them gossip. Your growth will silence more than your words ever could. Distance isn't always punishment. Sometimes it's clarity. Be kind, but never soft for those who weaponize your goodness. There is no revenge better than peace and silence. Just because you forgave them doesn't mean they belong in your future. Don't feel bad for outgrowing people who had the chance to grow with you. The strongest people have the softest hearts, but the hardest boundaries. Let them say you've changed. Growth was never meant to be comfortable. Fake love feels sweet until you taste real peace. Not everyone you lose is a loss. Those who truly love you will never confuse your silence with distance. If someone's presence drains you, their absence is a blessing. Some people are lessons. Some are losses. Few are love. Never lower your frequency to meet people where they left themselves.